Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about vodka. So vodka is a really controversial spirit within the bartending industry because there's a lot of people who love it and a lot of people who hate it. And it's mainly because vodka doesn't give much to a cocktail other than alcohol. Its flavors aren't as robust as say a gin, rum, whiskeys, brandy, tequila, mezcals, and it falls kind of flat in cocktails, but there's lots of people who like vodka and it's really cost effective. And that's why it's a good way to get into cocktails. So records indicate that vodka was invented in Poland in 1405. And just like other alcohol at that time, it wasn't made to be used for consumption. It was made for medicinal purposes. So Poland, who's well known for their potato vodka, started using it in the 1800s when the Austrian emperor brought potatoes that he got from Latin America to the Polish king. Because potatoes are not native to Europe, they're from Latin America. And then later on in the 1800s, where new technologies became available, vodka became a little bit more refined and more palatable. So during this time, vodka is only being made in Poland and Russia, and it hasn't yet been well regarded as a global spirit. And during World War II, it was only consumed within the country because obviously during the war, it wasn't being exported. So when vodka was starting to become popular in the United States was in 1938 when Smirnoff's rights were sold to the United States. And they used marketing campaigns to advertise this product. Because at this time, the spirits that are popular in the US are whiskeys and rums. And this is also when the Moscow Mule was invented as a cocktail to showcase vodka, how it can be used in simple cocktails. So this is a Polish vodka that I like to use. This is Czarna Żubrówka. This is a really good, nice, light, smooth vodka. You don't really get those overly ethanol flavors from the vodka. And this is actually the vodka that I was planning to use in this video, but I just got back from Miami and I stumbled upon this vodka here. This is a Borza. So this is a vodka that's designed in Miami, but made in Poland. I had the opportunity to taste it when I was down there and I was quite impressed and I decided to bring it back with me. Let's give these a taste test. How are we gonna do this? Okay. Picking up on some of the ethanol from the Żubrówka. You don't get as much from the Borza. The ethanol is kind of toned down on this one. You do taste some of that ethanol with the Żubrówka, but it's not as bad as other vodkas. It's a lot more smoother. Let's try the Borza. Yeah, this one's pretty good. It's a lot more smoother than the Żubrówka. So not all vodkas are bad. There are a lot more higher quality ones that are a lot more smoother that work really well in cocktails. And let's get into making some of those cocktails right now. So the first cocktail that I'm gonna do is the Hawaiian Sunset. So this cocktail was invented in the 1960s at the Aku Aku Polynesian restaurant in Las Vegas. So we're gonna start off with 1.5 ounces of vodka. I'm Polish, that's the Polish pronunciation. 1/2 ounce of Orgeat. One bar spoon of grenadine. Half an ounce of lemon juice. And 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Add ice. And shake for 12 to 15 seconds. Double strain into a chilled coupe glass. Garnish with a lime wheel. And there you have the Hawaiian Sunset. Cheers. It's a really light cocktail. You don't really taste the vodka as much. You really taste the Orgeat and the grenadine. And in the back, you get this tart acidity from the lemon and the lime juice. So the next cocktail that I'm going to do is the Indian Paintbrush. So this cocktail was invented around 2017 by Chauncey James at the Garage Bar in Austin, Texas. And the name Indian Paintbrush comes from the Texas wildflower. So for this one, I'm taking out the Orgeat, the Grenadine, the lemon juice, bringing in Rosemary simple syrup, Grapefruit Juice, and Peychaud's bitters. So to make this Rosemary simple syrup, I just made a 1-to-1 simple syrup with 1/3 cup of sugar and 1/3 cup of water. Stirred it until the sugar dissolved. And then I put a rosemary sprig into a jar and poured the simple syrup inside. And I let the rosemary steep inside the simple syrup for about 4 hours, and then I removed it. So we're going to start off with 1.5 ounces of vodka. Half an ounce of rosemary syrup. 1 ounce of grapefruit juice. 2 dashes of Peychaud's bitters, and half an ounce of lime juice. Add ice. Shake for 12 to 15 seconds. Double strain into a chilled coupe glass. Garnish with a rosemary sprig. And there you have the Indian Paintbrush. Cheers. That's pretty good. The biggest flavor you get in this one is from the Peychaud's bitters. I think the rosemary is blending into the anise flavor from the Peychaud's bitters, and you really don't pick up the vodka as much either. And really, I think the grapefruit juice is carrying this whole cocktail, is blending everything together. So the next cocktail that I'm going to do is the Basil Daisy. So this cocktail was invented around 2016 by Boris Van Dyke at the Darling Oyster Bar in Charleston, South Carolina. So we're going to take out the rosemary simple syrup and bring in just regular simple syrup. Take out the grapefruit juice. Take out the Peychaud's bitters. Take out the lime juice. Bring in lemon juice. Aperol. And fresh basil. So this is going to be another Aperol cocktail for you guys. So we're going to start off with 2 ounces of vodka. Half an ounce of Aperol. 1 ounce of lemon juice. 1 ounce of simple syrup. And about 6 basil leaves. Add a scoop of pebble ice and shake for 12 to 15 seconds. Okay, then we're going to fill a Collins glass with some pebble ice. Then we are going to double strain so we don't get any of those basil shards in there. Put a straw in, top off with some more pebble ice. Garnish with the basil leaf. And there you have the Basil Daisy. Cheers. That's really good. Right away up front, you get the vegetal notes from the basil and then this lingering bitterness from the Aperol. Maybe you could taste a little bit of this ethanol from the vodka as well. Okay, so that's it for today. Here you have 3 pretty complex and interesting vodka cocktails, as well as 1 more Aperol cocktail. I hope this video was as much fun for you as it was for me. Hit that like and subscribe button, follow me on Instagram for more recipes, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!